Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Infiltration failed. You hurt. Try a little harder next time.
What's going on? How are you? Doing okay? Just got home from work and I'm gonna relax for a little while.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah.
CP, this is something weird's going on here. How should we proceed? Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
It looks okay. I'm not a big fan of zombie games. And that's what Survive is tilted towards. It's not really my thing. Face. Hey, Fila, how are you? Good to see you too, buddy. How's life at the top?
Infiltration successful.
Simple.
Extraction arrived at motorbase.
I'm anything Metal Gear, but Survive looks like it looks like zombies, and zombies just are not my thing. I've played it in Call of Duty, and it's just not really something I can get into. But that's me. You know, I hope it has success and all that, but I most likely won't be getting it anytime soon. You're better than me, Fila. Mr. 300,000. I mean, when you can, the most I've ever gotten with that was with a Defender present was 208,000. I got kind of lucky. Guy had a perfect or an absolute bridge block, and I made it to the core platform just before the guy joined.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the
Thank you, I
rival
appreciate
PF's
that.
FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Hey, everybody makes mistakes. Believe me.
Be careful down there, boss.
When you have 14,000 or getting close to 14,000 victories, you have at least that many mistakes. So that's part of the biz, you know. But I reached the core platform with time to spare. The Defender came in, and I got to the core without getting spotted. So, you know, but you do the, you know, triple digits almost every time out. That's That's a significant difference than me. You know. I just reached 1,000 victories on my alternate account, and it's the same, playing basically the same way on there than I do here. It's nice, but it wasn't what I had hoped for from the beginning. So I mean, but with the headshots and the sleeve gas and all the little tricks that you do, you know, that's not really my thing. And since I don't do combat platforms anymore, that's taken away a lot of my enjoyment, I guess. Because using the grade 10 riot pistol is perfect for combat platforms because of the rewards. Yeah. I mean, I was cutting down video the other day, actually. And I have some 70s and 76s and a couple of 78s. It's nice to be able to do that, you know, to get that under your belt. And most of my work for high-level bases was for nuclear weapons. The vast majority of my nukes that I've disarmed were taken out with crouch walking all the way to the core, stealing the weapon and getting up to the core. Sometimes I get caught, sometimes I don't, but I don't normally rush with a battle dress or anything like that. I like to sneak my way through, and I've done quite a few 70 plus missions, you know, stealing nukes and whatnot. So cracking 70 plus platforms, usually the base owners have insurance like I do, so it's more an exercise in point gathering and tactics than anything else. No traces.
Infiltration successful.
So, I mean, in the course of
Extraction arrived at base.
13,852 victories, I've learned quite a bit about what works and what doesn't. In a sense, it's like being passive. Even though you're actively attacking a base, you're being passive in terms of not interacting with the guards and trying not to, you know, cause soft alerts or anything like that. The count at the bottom is wrong. It's been wrong for a while. I know on my alternate I have exactly 1,000 and it says I have 1,005. So it just gets kind of nutty sometimes. 70. And you got other platforms. Okay. Let's change it up a little bit. Oh, no. Smoke. I mean, I have videos saved of defenses, you know, let's say defense 350, and it'll say that 3 times for 3 different players. So
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
all I really care about is what the number is at the end of the mission. That's how I know what.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
That was pretty good. Oh well. See, I failed too. That's fine. I'll remember that for next time. If there is a next time. Oh. Uh-oh. Bathysphere is very, very good. I've beat him a couple times. I actually once took him to the time limit, which I thought was a victory. He just kept killing me over and over again. I got a lot of respect for him. Yeah. No more Mizra for you. I'm not a big fan of using the RGL, but I'm trying to save up my precious metals. So the Mizra is on the shelf for now. Yeah, he's very good. Meh. On a couple of occasions, I've caught him trying to ghost through. On other occasions, I've, like I said, I've fought him to the time limit. So sometimes you just gotta strap it on and go out there and do the best you can. And I try not to draw defenders in the first place. Sometimes you get situations where that doesn't happen, and either you die quickly or lucky and pass through.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
What are your units, Fila? Are you 162s? Or for all your teams? What are your unit numbers? Multi-base. Yeah, I don't like to draw defenders. I mean, I guess I'm taking it to the MGS extreme by trying to sneak through without interference. The infamous no traces playstyle. But, you know, this game affords people different ways to play. You can do it pretty much however you want, so. Yeah, I mean, I was wondering that the other day. Given your skill, are your units at 162? Wow. So I figured you'd have 162s across the board. Since you invade a lot of high-end personnel. How you doing? Welcome.
All fire teams, this is CP. UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. CP, this is Delta 3. Delta 3, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 3. All fire teams, this is CP.
That works.
UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
Until the last minute.
Infiltration successful.
En inglés, por favor.
Extraction. Arrived at multi-base.
I don't speak Spanish very well, if at all. I know a few words here and there, but that's it. Thank you. Yeah, Fila, I mean, I was thinking you would have 162s because of all the high-end stuff that you do, but it's interesting to see that you don't. Okay. Oh, y'all going out. Intel. Well, this game isn't really designed for, or the high levels anyways, aren't designed for casual players. You have to spend a lot of time on it to get high levels. Fortunately, at least in my case, the gameplay is so good that I don't mind grinding, I guess is the word to use. I know some people don't have the time for that. I do. My work schedule allows me to do that. So I've spent almost 2 years on this game. And just next month it'll be 2 years. Because I got a PlayStation 4 in December 2015.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
But to get my 162s, I had to do a lot of trial and error, figuring out what worked and what didn't. As I mentioned before, I used to follow George Salonik and his Devil Dog style for a long time, and then I stopped doing that. And I've evolved over time. First it was just mid-range platforms only, and then shotguns, and now it's just the riot pistol as my single, usually my single weapon. I was playing on the PS3. I got it launch day. I got the strategy guide. I built one FOB with all platforms, and it was fun. Got to 92%, I think 94%. And once I played on the PS4, I was hooked. This gameplay is a lot better on the PS4 than it does the PS3. So I never gave the PS4 or the PS3 much in terms of invading FOBs. I only have 26 missions, 26 victories. So but one of them will always be a favorite of mine because it's something you normally don't do. I invaded this guy's base, stole 2 nukes, and was about to blow up the power generator when he joined, and I went backwards. From the core platform, I went backwards. Blew out his bridge block and got to my insertion point, and then withdrew without getting spotted. He couldn't find me. So I stole 2 nukes and withdrew. It's the only time I've ever done that on purpose. Damn it. No, no wormhole.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
It was a perfect run and it just got wasted. I get that a lot. It's perfectly fine. Even one shot would have been good enough. I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, when you withdraw and he didn't, since he didn't spot me, he knew I was there, but he didn't do anything about it. He couldn't do anything about it. So I was able to withdraw without without any penalty. Well, I stole those 2 nukes. Blew out his bridge block and made it to my insertion point without getting spotted. So that happened on the PS3 and it was one of my favorite missions of all time. The controls are backwards on the PS3, so I have trouble switching between systems.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Of course, North Pacific combat is, in my opinion, the easiest to ghost. Spent a lot of time on this platform searching for volunteers. At one point I could do this platform in my sleep. I log in every day or on mother base coin days, get double, and I've tried missions and they're just awful. The frame rate is so bad. The sound doesn't sound right. I've been so used to the PS4 and its quality that PS3 doesn't do anything for me. But I still log in on Mother Base Coin days. Can always use the extra coins. I don't want to pay for this anymore. Kind of sad because I have the Day 1 edition, and there were uniforms that were on that disc that you can't get through the PlayStation Store, which I wish I could have had on this system, but I don't have a Day 1, and I'm not going to buy one just to get those 2 uniforms. I don't get invaded very often. I always hear these, on this platform especially. In fact, for my alternate account, I reactivated an old PS3 account that I had, a save for this game. I had gotten up to the first mission in Africa and I stopped because I got the PS4, and I can still, so I haven't even gotten to mission 22, so I don't even have any FOB on there, but I still log in and get the Mother Base coins Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So it's nice to get double. Breathe it in. What? What? You too. Breathe deeply. One for you too.
Infiltration successful.
Simple.
Extraction arrived at water base.
Not too bad. For a long time, I didn't use the riot pistol. I hated it because it was so expensive, and you only had 8 rounds. You're paying 40,000 GMP for 8 rounds. It's like, are you kidding me? I pay 50 for my defense rifle. I don't need that. That's get out of your mind. But it got into places that I couldn't get into before. Yes. So I started using it, and it just snowballed after that. Really? Of course, North Atlantic R&D is hands down the easiest to ghost. The UAVs don't get in your way. The snipers are out of position, except in one spot, and you can evade them. See, I developed that, and the costs of using that are so expensive. You know, it's like, you know, 800 precious metal.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
And 300 and some for the Golden Crescent. And that's bonkers.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, this platform, especially at long range, works against snipers. I've spent a lot of time on this platform. It wasn't the first platform I figured out how to ghost on. That was South Pacific base development. I got lucky one day, and I was doing North Pacific R&D, and that has 2 pinch points that just get on my nerves. So I started looking around, trying to figure out what worked and what didn't. And this platform worked for me.
CP, this is Delta 6. Signs of enemy activity. Tightening security. Over. This is CP. Understood. Check your surroundings. Out. your eyes open. Out.
Well, I used to blow up power boxes, shoot UAVs, kill cameras, the whole 9 yards. And I would get defenders, and it just became a big giant mess. So I started trying to figure out how to do without shooting a UAV or killing the power box with a rifle or anything like that. So eventually just got into full-bore ghosting. And this platform in particular is the best for long range. I mean, these days the only alerts I cause on purpose are in security challenge. When I first developed the grade 9 battle dress, that thing was like a tank at the beginning against grade 4, grade 5 weapons. And I would just run through bases and have a good time and everything else. And then the grade 10 was even better.
Infiltration successful.
And the grade 11 is better still.
Extraction arrived in base.
But it's interesting to me that the higher the battle dress, it is not as good as the parasite suit in single player. I've tried mission 45 with the grade 11, with both with Snake, with a tough guy, an S++ tough guy, and S++ athlete in grade 11, and I can't finish it. In the parasite suit, I can S rank it, but in the grade 11 battle dress, it doesn't work for me. It's weird. Okay, no mines. I'm cheating. There's no mines. It's not my fault they have it said that way. I actually did the only time I've ever done this. No traces on Intel. It was a level 40 something base. I want to say it was long range, but I can't remember. They had no UAVs.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Yes, the parasites and the armor cartridges.
Be careful down there, boss.
I can do that mission with the parasite suit and the armor cartridges and get through it with an S rank and not die. With a grade 11 battle dress, I die. Or I'll survive, but with a serious injury. So you're kind of screwed. Because in that mission, there's no place to hide, and you can't run away when you're seriously injured. So. I think the thing that got me into chasing unit levels was the the Molotov rifle, the Molotov 68. I call it the big banana because it's yellow. That weapon, for whatever reason, I wanted it. So I started doing combat platforms and everything else. It was a lot of work to get to that point, but I made it. And once I developed it, I was happy. And then I just started doing different things and other you know, other items that needed high level, high unit level, so I would attack certain platforms all the time. You know, say if I needed
Contact!
got fucking lucky there. R&D, say 146 or whatever. So I do hundreds of R&D platforms to get volunteers. And I figured out that this platform was the easiest. What's going on, 777? Lucky numbers. 777. And there was a process. And you figure out what works and what doesn't. I mean, I've done the infamous water pistol challenge.
CP, this is Delta 3. We may have an intruder. Going on alert. Over.
But I actually want to
CP, understood. Keep your eyes open.
want to complete my missions, so I go with a minimal loadout. You're not helping. In the face. Put. So I'll take the short barrel shotgun and the riot pistol, and that's it. I'm from the United States. Los Angeles, to be exact. California. You know, like I figured out for myself, you know, I don't need the grade 7 sleep grenades unless I'm doing certain types of missions.
Infiltration successful.
Take it.
Extraction arrived on the base.
I try. Volunteer. I mean, not very many people have 10 million plus heroism. That in and of itself is an achievement. So, it's gonna go out the window. I don't need them. My first 162 unit was combat, and then the first unit I filled up my staff with is I've filled up my staff with all S++ is R&D. I got to 162 without a complete S++ unit. I had medals and S+ staff and everything else. It was a lot of work. Oh wait, this is skill. He has one. No, it's no skill. Adios, buddy. If he had a PF skill, he would have stayed. My favorite Metal Gear is Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid 3. That game just works for me. I can't say that enough. It's my favorite. No, I don't want it. I loved Metal Gear Solid 1, but it's dated. It was perfect for its time. I mean, one of the greatest games you'll ever play, period. But when you go back and play it now, it's just kind of, it just looks, the graphics don't hold up very well to me, in my opinion. The PS2 obviously was better than the PS1, and Snake Eater is a beautiful game on the PS2. And then for PS3, when you had the HD collection, it's fantastic. It just, you know, to me, MGS3, it looks the best, it plays the best,
sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff.
and it has the best story.
We're looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
The boss is an incredible character who I always adore. She just works for me. In fact, I would kind of wish there was a World War II game with her and the Cobra unit. You know, to be able to play as the boss would be astounding, you know. This game is essentially what I've always wanted. It's open world. You can play it however you want. But the stealth mechanics and everything else in this game are so good. I can play it. In fact, I was playing single player the other day, and it's a wonderful game. This game has its issues, as every game does, but I enjoy the gameplay of this game so much. Yes, it does. But of course, MGS2 suffers from the camera issue. That top-down camera is... Having played other games with the free-form camera, that top-down stuff it's dull, very dull. And especially if you like to play without the solid-time radar, you're not as bound to it. You know, like this game doesn't have a radar, and I'm comfortable with that. I prefer Big Boss. Now, Metal Gear Solid 4, on the other hand, it's very big. The graphical quality of that game is off the charts. It's 10 years old now. and it looks fantastic. I just can't get into old Snake with the mustache and the gray hair. You know, I can accept accelerated aging, that does not bother me. But the way he looks is really poor, in my opinion. Actually, you don't even have to do that. You know, I would use the Octo Camo. Well, first of all, Octo Camo was... I was not a fan of Octo Camo. Shit. I didn't want to do that. I thought I could make it, but I couldn't. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Infiltration successful.
And of course, the concept of Solid Snake shooting himself in the graveyard is very poor. I didn't want that. I liked the intro. I didn't like the ending. And I didn't like Zero surviving to the end, you know. And he's in a wheelchair. And he's got oxygen. I didn't like that. But yeah, I mean, going back in Act 4, going back to Shadow Moses was... Uh-oh. Memo. Has he beaten Owatah yet? I haven't even noticed. I know he cracked 1 billion. Did he take the top spot? You know what? Going back to Act 4, when the music started up as you come down past the armored gecko, it was a throwback to when I was younger.
There's one intruder. Their objective is probably to make it to the heart of the FOB and take back the staff that were captured. We're not going to let that happen. Beat them at their own game, boss.
Okay. So that'll be what, 2 days from now? Okay, amigo. Let's see I've done it once with a... minutes of this shit. I did it once, and I had a lot of trouble. I had to do it with the solar gun. I couldn't make it without it. I was never able to do that. The shot limit is just ridiculous. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Well, you had to do a big boss run to get all the music. And the flashbacks weren't a problem for me. I didn't have a problem with them. Get out of my unit. No, there's no, not yet. I had on my page, on my YouTube page, I have a solid normal run where you get 100%. I think it's from scratch, I don't remember. But I collected everything there is to collect in there. I've done that numerous times. I even made a guide for it back in the day. It was a long time ago. 52. I have 3,000 plus. I've actually done in one snake eater, or yeah, snake eater. Or was it? Yeah, snake eater. Or subsistence, excuse me. I did all the food items, or all the animals. All the camouflage, all the kerotans,
the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits. Boss.
All the face paints in one run.
Be careful down there, boss.
And of course, with the face paint, there is a there's a face paint you could miss if you don't go backwards. It's the water face paint. Basically, after you fight the fear, you have to go into the warehouse and then back out into the docks where the water is. Go back out the docks the way you came, back to the cave where you fought the pain. And before you enter the cavern where the the Pain's boss area is the water face paint, and not a lot of people didn't know that at the time. I actually found that by accident one day. I was just messing around, looking at the layouts during the daytime, and the visual quality was just so good that I went backwards and I found the water face paint by accident.
There may be enemies in the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out. CP, this is Zulu 6. Search complete. No sign of hostiles. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay on the alert. Out. CP, this is
Well,
Delta 9.
I
I
liked
see smoke. Could be enemy
Peace
activity.
Walker.
Over.
I was pleasantly surprised with Peace Walker.
Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
I only got that through the HD collection, and I was impressed. But the one thing I wasn't impressed with was the menus and how awful they looked. They looked 8-bit, and they looked kind of silly. It's like you guys couldn't take the time to design some menus.
Delta 9, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 9. CP, this is Delta 6. I can see smoke. Possible enemy sabotage. What? Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
It was. And of course it has the best boss battle music of all time.
Signs of enemy activity.
And the last mission versus
Keep your eyes open. Out.
Chrysalis.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
It's nonsense. It was good, but in terms of being a port from the, what is that handheld called? What the hell is it called? Not the Vita, the something else. Yeah, PSP. Okay. It was great as a port from the PSP, but like I said, the menus the menus are just awful. They look so 8-bit, and they didn't even try on that. And I was very disappointed in that. But in terms of the story and everything else, I liked it. I got into it pretty well. The side ops were good. The servers were active.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking
And I
forward to
had
meeting the new
people help
recruits,
me
boss.
out with some of the side ops. So once I got everything, I would help them.
Be careful down there,
It
boss.
was fun until I just stopped playing it. I kind of gave up on it. In MGS4, I got 100%. All 40 emblems, including the chicken emblem. I liked Ground Zeroes, but it was a teaser, and I knew that going in. You know, that changes the complexion of the game a little bit. But it was good. I liked it. Sneaking around Camp Omega was pretty good. Pretty good. got 91% on Ground Zeroes. I didn't get the pacifist trophy. I couldn't do that helicopter rescue mission with Hideo using the Aragan pistol. It just got on my nerves. I tried it for hours and it just wouldn't work for me. Well, I think he did a good job. It sounded right. I mean, I didn't have a problem with it. This guy's insurance. They're not useless. I just happen to know where most of them are. Time to figure out how this works. Bam.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
It's good. It's good. Now, of course, the thing with Guns of the Patriots is that this game kind of messes it up a little bit. I prefer Big Boss. Or, in this game, Venom. Snake. I like this version of Snake, this Venom. It works for me. I mean, if I were to still rank the games, I'd put Snake Eater first, Phantom Pain second, Sons of Liberty third, Guns of the Patriots fourth, and Metal Gear Solid 5th. I don't know where I'd put Peace Walker.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB. You can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Because Peace Walker, the only way I saw Peace Walker was through a port.
Be careful down there, boss.
I didn't get its true experience on the PSP because I never had a PSP. I preferred the Big Boss character. Probably because the story of Snake Eater really worked for me, and his contrast with the boss was very well done. In Peace Walker, you see how he's a reluctant hero, and he didn't want the title until it was essentially thrust upon him. That worked for me. I like that, you know. Solid is old. Solid has an ugly mustache. I mean, okay, the one thing that I didn't like about Solid was probably one of his most iconic lines. And that's infinite ammo. I didn't like that line. I liked Naked Snake. He works for me. I mean, you see his growth from as the game goes on. Yeah, where he sticks his thumb up to his forehead. Says, infinite ammo. Yeah, that line for whatever reason didn't work for me. Okay.
You alright?
Get up.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
And I didn't mind. I didn't mind the strong silent type that Venom was. It didn't bother me. Okay, give me 1 second. Coming up soon. Okay, let's look at my resources. Plants are good. Okay. wish you could use different camos on FOBs. It would be kind of neat to do that. To wear different color camo. I know people would love to wear the zebra camo. Have the same, not have to worry about their camo index.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I mean, they gave us a good range of colors and everything else, but if you don't have the day one edition or the definitive
Be careful
experience,
down there, boss.
you only have one pattern for concrete, and it's square. I'm here, what are you going to do about it? Jeez, oh jeez, are you freaking kidding me?
CP, this is Zulu 1. Just discovered an unconscious friendly. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, we may have intruders. Out. CP, this is Delta 3. I can see smoke. Possible enemy sabotage. Over.
He built his outer heaven undercover
Stay alert. Out.
without attracting notice.
All fire teams.
That's what he did.
We may have a situation. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
Venom took all the heat,
Delta 4. I see smoke.
all the attention.
Enemy activity. Over.
He let Big Boss
Understood. Security and stay alert. Out.
build his own empire without having people pay attention to him. This thing is not working. I mean, I liked the twist in this game. I did. I wasn't expecting it. It works for me. And I liked Kiefer's voice acting. I know a lot of people don't, but I did. I'm very comfortable with the story, how it was told and everything else.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Just discovered an unconscious friendly. Over. You there? CP, understood. All units, stay on guard and find any intruders. Out.
Steal those mortars. Wake up.
CP, this is Zulu 10. Taking enemy fire.
Infiltration successful.
Over.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
He does. That's his style. That's what he does for a living. We saw it through every game, all the Easter eggs and details and everything else. So this twist was, it was nice, you know. And there's a lot of callbacks to the other games and his own personal history and everything else. So I can appreciate that. And like I said before, the gameplay of this game is just top notch. I can't say enough good things about it. Let's go. Nope. Out you go. Let's try that again. Okay. I don't know. I mean, you could look at it a lot of different ways. It's open to interpretation. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Place your bets. Am I going to make it or not? I don't believe I'm going to make it without a serious injury, at a minimum. I'm not a killer.
Boss, we've gone over the prisoner transport log you found. Quiet was grabbed by the Soviets and moved to Lamar Khatte Palace. She's being held at Lamar Khatte Palace. Make your way there.
So I have a shotgun and
They lost a lot of men to her. Can't blame them for wanting payback. But why did she just let herself get captured?
I think it is time you knew. Quiet was carrying vocal cord parasites. The English strain, to be precise.
The third English pair.
Skullface was using her as a vector, an ace in the hole if his assassination plan failed.
I knew it.
But Quiet chose not to speak.
Careful down there.
She told me the situation in Navajo, the only language to which the parasites do not react. If you found out, she could not remain among you, and yet she refused the Wolbachia treatment. Why? Because part of her still wanted revenge against you.
Revenge against the boss.
In order to stay here, she took a vow of eternal silence. But then, that sudden mutation showed this was not enough. As long as the parasites were inside her, she could not predict what might happen.
And that's why she took off? Sacrificing herself to make sure the English strain died with her? Maybe. Or maybe she only wants to infect the world. Whatever her plan, we can't let her go free. The vocal cord parasites are the last of Skullface's legacy.
Yeah. Not watching that. Alright, here we go.
You're surrounded. There's no escape. You and Quiet will have to take him out.
I usually do this mission at night.
Quiet's able to fight. She's back to her old self. Reinforcements! There they come! He's coming too. Roger that. Enemy to your left. Subject on board. Leave the rest of us.
Really?
You gotta extract him. Enemy dead ahead. Don't let him get close.
It's not my fault. You clowns? Really? There.
Boss reinforcements are approaching. Get ready while you have the time.
Cheaters. Campers.
Enemy in front. Take him out. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
What?
Enemy inbound from the left.
Yes!
You can do this, boss.
I'm not a fan of demon points, so I don't like to kill people. Oh man. Oh Nelly. That works.
Airborne enemy approaching. Look out.
Okay.
No sign of reinforcements. Almost done.
Gotta get there.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Hey, it worked! It's the first time I've ever done that in the Grade 11 battle dress.
Do you copy?
You guys got to witness
You
it.
know where the landing zone is. Head for the LZ. Another mechanized unit is approaching your area. Watch out. Don't let them find you. Boss!
Alright, yeah! That works!
Boss. Boss.
And of course the A rank is from the battle dress, so that's fine. I don't really care. I just got it done.
Then was what drove me to them.
You have the results.
That works. Collect all the vehicles and add to my PF score. Previously I couldn't do that with the high-end battle dress. I tried it with the grade 10 and I failed miserably. So that was nice. I am very pleased. That reminds me. I used to use active decoys, throw them out like frisbees, knockout guards. I've changed that up a little bit. I use stun grenades now, and that does something different. It actually freezes the guards in place.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Yeah. I've done that on my own base. More than once.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
When I used to have custom mines and cameras, I would invade my own base to test it out. And I could beat my own setup
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
most of the time. Which means I knew that pro players could get around my defenses too. That's why I don't have custom mines anymore. With the grade 10 wormhole and certain glitches, you know, it doesn't matter what you put up there, people can get through. So I had a guy attack me today actually. He got through my command platform because it's set to non-lethal, and he just picked his way through. You know, so that's why I don't have custom mines and cameras on there. It's not worth it anymore.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Of course, on my base, I have female guards, so kind of changes the complexion of things a little bit.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
No traces. True ghosting.
Infiltration successful.
Or rather, with the people that I talk to this about.
Extraction arrived at
This is a my own style. There are different degrees to ghosting. You can headshot everybody and everything else. You can use the riot pistol. You can use your sleep grenades and everything else. And to do it the way I do, my style is my style. You know, other people can do it however they want. I have no brief against anybody using whatever tools are at their disposal. This happens to work the best for me because, like I said before, it's taking the stealth aspect of Metal Gear to one of its extremes. I mean, you're attacking someone else's base, stealing their staff, and they don't even have any way of getting back at you because you've put a complete zero on the board, you know? Now, unless he knows me, or the person knows me, then, they can retaliate, but I usually stick to just random people.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I mean, I've done bases with just the short barrel shotgun and either the riot pistol or this pistol that I have now, and nothing else except the smoke grenades. It's the absolute minimal loadout for me, but I like to accomplish my mission, so I have a regular loadout just in case. We are not helping. Walking slow. I'm sure not.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Use this precious metal too. Damn it. I just messed it all up for everybody.
Hey, wake up!
Freezes it in place and then looking somewhere else.
Explosion spotted. Damage unknown. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, be on alert. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out. CP, this is Zone 1. Explosion spotted. Damage unknown. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, we may have intruders. Out.
Yay!
Infiltration successful.
That works.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Not too bad. It's not about the points today. The only trouble I have with base development, of course, is that there's no plants given out in any way. So if you use riot pistol or the SB plus SB or sleep grenades, you have no you're gonna have to find another platform to use with that to recover those resources spent. Ooh. What's going on? Just yes, I have. There's nothing there. Took a long time to get everything, but I've done it. I used to prefer mid-range and short-range bases, but not anymore. Long range is easier for me. Well, I had a PS3 account for a while, but I haven't played competitively on it in a long time.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can and capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
It's been a long time since I've developed anything on this account. I got my 4th FOB done. Shit, I don't even remember. It's been so long. I built 1 FOB on my alternate account. Everything 4 platforms except for Intel, which only has 3, so it could have a waiting room. And it was a process. It took a while to remember how to get resources when you don't have FOBs to work with. But once I hit mission 22,
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
I began to do platforms of other players level 40 or higher, using all the experience and tools, well, almost all, that I had built up on this account, and I was ghosting bases left and right, and people would send me hate mail saying, I can't believe you just, you got through my base without, with no wormhole. And I wouldn't tell them anything because I prefer to keep my alternate account private. But
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
I was hitting bases. I just recently broke through my 1,000th victory on that account. So I got close to 14,000 here and 1,000 there. So
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
perfect.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
And a volunteer. That works. No weapons used, no nothing. I knew there was something wrong. Yes, I do. Well, it's been a process. I would steal staff. I would basically do what I'm doing now. The route that you just watched through base development works on that platform, I would say, a good 95% of the time. On long range.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Now, if I can get this one to go right, research and development is the same way.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
I mean, all it takes really is time. And I've been playing this game for almost 2 years now. That's the difference. You know. I have hours to spend, and I spend it playing this game. That's all it is. There's no secret to it. There's no shortcut.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Just getting out there and doing the work. And I built up combat unit, security team, research and development, and base development with volunteers and running events and PF points. I used everything at my disposal to build those units the way they were. Intel is almost all purchased, and medical I just earned through straight, you know. The big key is to do bases that are level 39 or higher. At level 39 or higher, you get your chances are you will get a S++ volunteer, and that's essentially what my army is made of, is volunteers that I've earned. I don't attack high-level bases on purpose because most base owners carry insurance. You don't get the 10 S++ staff, or if you do attack a high-end base, more often than not I'll get 10 S+ staff, and that doesn't do anything for me. So I just do mid-level bases until the cows come home, and whatever volunteers I collect, I collect. So. And I found that to do well in your PF battles, your combat unit and security team are better with higher levels. So I'm only now getting into collecting tanks and walker gears and everything else and all that. So, but for the most part, my PF grade success has been based on my combat unit and my security team being full of S++ staff. There's two of them. Gotcha.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction of
And of course, with what I do with my staff is I give them medals. Uh-oh. Another legendary player.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture staff of it. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
All fire teams, this is CP. Enemy attack in progress. All units, ready for combat. CP, this is Delta 6. We got major casualties. Need backup now.
I'm really not a fan of this playstyle. Whatever. Whatever.
Defense failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Defense failed.
Waste of resources. Back to normal. Note to self, don't waste your time with him anymore.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
Welcome back.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
All the major ones.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out. CP, this is Delta 2. I can see smoke. Possible enemy sabotage. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
It's my favorite. I don't know about the best.
CP, this is Delta 2. Spotted a suspicious person. Checking it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out. CP, this is Delta 6. Signs of enemy activity. Tightening security. Over.
Infiltration successful.
Don't let your guard down. Out.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Well, you gotta start from the beginning. You gotta start with Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1. No, you have to play them in release order, like everybody else did. Play them in release order. MGS1, MGS2, MGS3, MGS4, Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain. Six five. Just gotta fill the plants.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
You know, the good thing about some of these abandoned bases is players have gone on to other games and left this one alone. You know, E-rank staff, they don't have custom mines or anything like that. They still have their resources available, or what other people haven't stolen. And you can really fill up your own resource banks with containers taken from these bases. It takes a lot of work, good amount of time and effort, but I've got over 1 million unprocessed precious metal, for example, primarily from raiding other people's bases. Just steal it, one container at a time. So not helpful. And there's a camera in there too. Maybe that'll work in my favor. Yes!
Infiltration successful.
No traces!
Extraction arrived at waterbase.
That was unexpected, and I like that. That was good. I am very pleased. I got lucky. Okay. Resources.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
What's going on, amigo? How are you?
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Fine, be that way. You just missed, JMF put a stake in my body. Beat the tar out of me on a medical defense.
CP, this is Zulu 7. Our units under attack. Hostile. Forward. This is CP. Understood. Now, smoke out the enemy. Out.
You're gonna have a committee meeting there? Fine. No. No, he doesn't. And today was a battle day. I've been able to
All units.
beat him while he's ghosting, but today was a battle day and he just took me apart, so. Really? I mean, his stealth skills are top notch. I mean, if you've seen him run through with a swimsuit, it's amazing. But today wasn't one of those days.
Follow me.
He went fully loaded and took me out several times. But as I've learned, you know, I'll take the beating and keep on walking. I didn't quit.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
I mean, I've got wins against him
We checked the area and found nothing.
on other days. Today just wasn't my day. So
This is CP. Understood. Stay on the alert. Out.
pay my respects and keep moving forward. Oh yeah.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
Oh, come on, dude. No. But I did do something nice earlier today. I beat mission 45 in single player
What's up?
wearing a grade 11 battle dress. It's the first time I've ever done that.
CP, this is Zulu 4. Wireless contact. Appears to be an enemy force.
Usually I use the parasite suit.
This is CP. Understood.
But today I did the grade 11 and it worked. So
All units, special alert. Defend your position.
no vehicles destroyed. I pulled them all out. I don't think Quiet got damaged either. So it was a nice run. Shoot a man in the face. How about that?
CP, this is Zulu 1.
Infiltration successful.
How should we proceed?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay.
Caution. Main approaching. Select unit. Start dismissed.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Try and get through without
All units,
making a
special
scene.
alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Took a lot of practice and a lot of figuring out what worked and what doesn't. Changing my loadouts every so often. I mean, I used to carry grade 7 sleep grenades all the time. And I don't anymore. Plus, I never used to use the riot pistol either. Until I did. And
All units, special alert. Defend your positions.
there were missions in the past where I would take the grade 9 with me and use maybe 3 or 4 shots. So it'd be a waste of resources and whatnot. Like I said before, using the grade 10 on combat bases was a huge plus because the rewards were given through a regular
All units, special alert.
infiltration
Out.
would make up for what you spent on taking the grade 10 with you. So high level bases were easier to tackle with that. So I'm not a big fan of using the non-lethal sniper to put guys to sleep. I can do it. It's just not my thing. It's not my preferred play style. At least with the riot pistol, you can shoot on the move, and that's a huge plus to my game.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Not this time. Blam!
Infiltration successful.
All zeros.
Extraction arrived in Mother Base.
I didn't even look at his mine layout. I'm going in blind. It's fine. We'll see what I can pull out of it anyways.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
It was not what I wanted, but okay, fine.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out. CP, this is 07. Something weird's going on here. How should we proceed? Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
No camera.
CP, this is 07. Threat in the area. We're tightening security. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let your guard down. Out. CP, this is Delta 4. Detonation in the area. Can't tell where.
Really?
This is CP. Understood. All units, we may have intruders. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out. CP, this is Delta 4. Signs of overactivity. Tightening security. CP, understood. Keep your eyes open. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
It's rare that that happens. And a volunteer. That works. That's how I do it. A lot different than everybody else. If he doesn't collect them in 3 days, and if they get in my brig, I'm tossing them out. Unless they have PF stats I need, PF skills I can use. Now, of course, on research and development, I can do things a lot differently on this platform.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
give it a shot and see.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
813, 813.
CP, this is Delta 6. Heard an explosion. Location unclear. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, be on alert. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
God damn it. Lame.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Good night. Good night. Dog eater. Why would you put that as your emblem, dog eater? Or people who put genitalia as theirs. It's like, why would you do that? That doesn't make a lick of sense.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Ah! Garbage.
Someone heard the sensor. Possibly an intruder. Whoever's closest, go and investigate ASAP. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Not helpful. Blam.
Infiltration successful.
Investigate.
Extraction arrived in place.
It's the first time I've ever done a 55 mine base. Ah, that's good. That's good. I mean, I've built my game around the shotgun for so long that on higher level bases it doesn't matter. So I just carry my grade 7. You are very good. Put that on the record. You are really good, and I got a lot of respect for you. I was telling everybody how good you are with your stealth and your swimsuits and all that. There aren't many people better than you when it comes to swimsuit action. So today wasn't one of those days. Okay, I'll try that.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
I don't do this platform very often. This layout, anyways. It's the same one they use for Bound Dragons. I didn't know that until I was running one day and I thought, this looks familiar to me. Really?
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Yeah, he gets around. He gets around. He's, I've done quite a few defenses of his. He picks fights with a lot of people.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
But I've also done defenses for a lot of other people. So there's people I've met on here that I've made friends with, and I'll back them up quite a bit. So
CP, understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
Contact! Hostile!
UAV's picked up on trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
breathe deeply.
CP, this is Zulu 1. We've arrived on the scene. Checking the area. Over. CP, understood. Don't let your guard down. Out. Delta 3, I can see smoke. Over. Enemy sabotage. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert.
Infiltration
Just
successful.
like that.
Extraction arrived at database.
Okay. What do you say? Need 71. Dog eater. Of course, in my stylings, I guess, I usually remember a person's emblem more than their name.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
There was a period of time when I was doing these no traces style missions where I wouldn't mark anybody, wouldn't use Nocto, wouldn't, you know, try and get through without using any resources whatsoever. At one point I was doing that quite a bit, and then I was watching some videos for single player. Guy who does no traces. His name escapes me right now. I can't remember what it is. He used marking and Nocto in his single player videos. So I'm like, you know what? If he can do that, I can do that on here. I've played Peace Walker. We've talked about that already. So it's made things a little easier to use marking and Nocto. But again, over time, I've pared back my loadout to use the grade 5 instead of the grade 7. What rocket launcher do you have developed for that? Because otherwise you can use the shoot. Oh, it worked. Go. You can use both, can't you? And just call in supply drops.
Could be enemy activity. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
And that usually works for cocoons. Now, the Chrysalis battle, you need a weapon with a homing device on it. That's much easier with the homing device. But the RPG and the law should suffice for the cocoon. Just do your supply drops every so often. You can use machine guns. Just make sure you hit the pod instead of any of the other targets. Is this your first playthrough, or you've done it more than once? Okay, so you've already beaten. What version of Cocoon is it? Okay, that's in the mine with the chainsaw attachment. We used to go back and forth in the ratings, or in the espionage list, We would trade spots every so often, Zigzag and I. He's a high-end headshotter. And at one point I stopped to medal up all my staff and everything else, and he zoomed right past me. I like the pupa battle, except at the end where you have to climb on top of it. Bunch of nonsense. I think that was kind of silly, the way they organized that. My first No Traces playthrough was with a soldier that had an S++ in base development, so your cameras are marked as you progress through the map. I wore this parasite suit, or parasite suit color. So I'm wearing all white, walking on someone's base, and got through without...
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Without firing a shot.
Be careful down there, boss.
What?
I figured I would give it a shot.
CP, this is Delta 4. I just witnessed an attack. Hostile presence confirmed. Over! This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
Breathe deeply. Milk. Have a good day today.
CP, this is Delta 2. I can see smoke. Possible enemy sabotage. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
It's only a balloon, man. Come on. Okay.
Infiltration successful.
JMF, are you still watching?
Extraction arrived at multibase.
You know, I've never turned that off. I don't even... Usually I'm good about aiming. It doesn't bother me. Just something I never really delved into. I don't even know what my settings are. Okay, I got one more and then I'm done for today. Let's see if I can do this. I don't think I've ever been on his base before. But we'll see. Every base is different. You could have the same layout, the same security systems, the same, even sometimes the same staff. And they'll all be different.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Sometimes someone will just tweak one little thing in their settings and
Be careful
control
down there, boss.
patterns will be different.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
So just takes experience and I wasn't expecting that.
CP, this is Delta 6. Heard an explosion. Location unclear. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, stay on guard and find any intruders. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
You got me on the defense, and now you got me on invasion, so... hats off to you, buddy. A lot of respect. Okay. That'll be it for today. I should be on probably this weekend. I don't know when exactly. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you all around. Have a good one.